Hey, Amy from the blog bossdoinglife.com, and today I want to share with you my Declutter and Purge Part 2. So you may have seen the Part 1 video where I showed you decluttering of our bedroom, our bathroom, and our living room / office. Now in Part 2, we're going to do the kitchen, the kids' bedrooms, and the kids' family room toy area. If you are new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you missed the video, I'm going to put it up here in the tag, and then also I'll put it in the description below so you can check that out. I'll also link the blog post all about downsizing and decluttering your home and why it's beneficial to do so. So if you have been here a little while, we are on a minimalism journey trying to minimize as much of our stuff as possible in order to simplify life and make it a lot easier to clean and a lot easier. Like you can breathe. I feel like whenever you have so much stuff, it's hard to breathe. And so we're trying to minimize our stuff in hopes to live just a simpler life. So let's get started in decluttering the rest of the house. Now I did film this video quite a while ago and I had to chop it up into two, and so it was actually right before Christmas. I almost feel like I could do it again because of the Christmas stuff that we got. So you might see another one. Who knows? Okay, so it's been a few days and I had to hype myself up to get into the kitchen and the kids' playroom / family room, and so it's a little bit crazy in here. I did not really clean up that much. This is what it kind of looks like in a normal day. But we're gonna get into cleaning the kitchen, going through stuff. Kid, what are you doing? So I'm gonna get into cleaning the kitchen, going through some stuff. I want to say, what? This is my needy child. Yes, needy child. Do you need something? You need something? Alright, I'm gonna go through all these drawers, which we have like little organizers for our things, and most of the stuff is like vlogging stuff, but then also random forks that need to go back to where they belong. And this is not our serving fork. This is trash, so I will throw that in the trash. Make sure when you're going through your stuff, you're looking to see what you actually use and get rid of anything that you don't. This, oh, I think I saw one. Another good thing to do is when you find things that are out of place, it's a good idea to put them in place. So like these don't belong in here, they belong somewhere else. Like, see, this is what I'm talking about. When I say we're minimalist, we have like nothing in any of our drawers. I really think that's it. So one thing I will say that we do, I think we do a pretty good job at, is the kitchen is fairly small. We really don't have that much cabinet space because some of the cabinets are taken up by like the garbage, and but we just don't keep that much stuff in here, and I like it that way. Sometimes it can be difficult and challenging, but honestly, we don't need all the extra stuff. This is our pots and pans, and there shouldn't be anything, and some of our glasses in here. There shouldn't be anything in here that we need to get rid of. We use everything in here. This is where the truth comes out. This is where we tend to collect things, but this tends to be where everything is just kind of thrown. And also, as you can tell, this is where we keep all of our artwork. So this gets really cluttered, obviously very fast. Here's my tip when it comes to stuff. My daughter loves displaying things. One thing we could do is put a corkboard or something in her room and allow her to display whatever she wants in her room. I do really appreciate the art that she creates. I think it's really beautiful. And so I don't mind doing this, although it's starting to get really cluttered. And so what I'll do is I'm going to take most of it down and I'm going to put it up top. And then if she notices it, then we'll bring some of it back out. If it's something I want to keep, I'll put it in a folder to keep it. If it's something I know I can just get rid of, then I'll wait like a month to see if she notices, and then I'll just get rid of it because there's no body paper. Okay? I would love to keep everything that my daughter ever created for me, but I just can't. This one's old, so I know I can get rid of this one. Okay, see, that already looks way better. I could also probably organize all these. I have a bunch of baby stuff. I don't have babies anymore, so I'm just gonna put these away. I might put these in the garage, little baby things, and then we can decide later what we're gonna do with them. Okay, more baby stuff we don't really use. And it's always a good idea to do this because I just realized we have doubles of something that we didn't need to buy. And so it just goes to show that when you purge things, sometimes you save money, because I didn't have to spend the extra couple dollars to buy some birthday candles because we already had some. How much better does that look already? I know on this other side that we just went through it, and so I don't have to worry about it. I go through each one of these drawers, and I'm going to put back some of the things I found. I noticed that some things were not put back properly, so I'm just going to do that while I'm already down here. This will be a good time to take inventory on things. So like, I can see that we could use some more plastic storage bags. Now, while we don't use these as like everyday things, we actually do have a lot of reusable storage bags that my husband uses for work and taking things. But we use these more for like when we're going out somewhere, or if we're like bulk freezing something. I freeze blueberries every year. We go and pick like 60 pounds of blueberries. And so we get those storage bags so that we can use them for that sort of thing. But we need things like parchment paper and a couple other things. Alright, that's what we got so far with just the kitchen. It's just those few things. Like I said, we keep our things to a minimum, and we tend to purge a lot. Alright, so this is our craft closet of doom. My goal is to get these homeschool boxes to be able to fit in here. So, wish me luck. Oh, bonk. You okay, Sue? Here.
Oh, chicken.
Chicken. While I'm organizing this, I'm also separating it into 3 piles. The trash pile, donate pile, and sell pile. And that way it just makes it really easy to clean up and reorganize. Next, I'm going to organize the kids' toys. Now, these are the toys that sit out all the time. They're ones that they play with a lot. And so I leave them in this basket out for them pretty much any time. And so I'm just going to organize them, put things back where they belong, and get rid of anything that they just really aren't playing with anymore. This is my son's room. I'm going to go through his clothes. I know there's a bunch of stuff that we need to get rid of. And look who's here. Shocking. Sometimes with kids' clothes, it's easier just to dump it all on the floor and then go through it to see what fits and what does not. Okay, a little secret, which people will probably be appalled by this. I don't fold any of my kids' clothes. They all seem to stay pretty nice. I just don't see a point because they just get messed up anyways, especially in my daughter's room. She just pulls everything out. Alright, done. Super simple. I'm gonna go through this stuff. His closet's kind of a Mod Podge of things. It's just a Mod Podge. So there's a lot of different things in here. And so let's get organizing. I have some random decor items that I just never hung up because I'm horrible at hanging things up. And some of these are really good frames. So I am going to keep some of these. I'm going to ask August if she wants any of this stuff in her room. We could hang it in her room. This frame, though, it looks a little beat up, so I might get rid of that one. Random office supplies. A baby gate we never put up. This needs to go in the garage. When it comes to things like this that are, like this box, it's breaking. I like to think, can I fix it, or is it actually trash? Some things just can be repaired, and it's a way better use of money and time to just repair it. So this one, it stays in the closet. I can just repair it. I can add a little glue to it. Oh, I was looking for this. Alright, I think we're about done here. I'm going to add some of the stuff to August's room, and then I'm going to put some of this stuff in the donut. Alright, this is the last room. Super pumped to get this wrapped. This is my daughter's room, so I'll have to make piles to make sure it's okay to get rid of stuff for her. But a lot of this will just be reorganization for sure. Now, I could get out organization bins and do all that. I am just not that type of person. Right, I'm gonna go through her clothes. We do this quite often still, so there shouldn't be too many. Right, that's it. I'm pretty much done with all. Oh, I guess I gotta go through the drawers. Dang it. I'm gonna go through your stuff and get rid of the stuff that doesn't fit you anymore, okay? Alright, I think I'm all done. I just gotta clean up my little mess that I made here of getting rid of stuff. But I think that's it. Pretty much decluttered everything in the whole house. And hopefully that gave you a lot of tips and tricks to declutter and purge your own house to become a little bit more minimalistic, helps clean faster and easier and less mess, which is really important. Thank you so much for joining me on our Declutter and Purge Part 2. Leave in the comments below if you are on the mission to become more minimalistic, how you are getting rid of your stuff. I would love to know.